Hi, thank you for joining me today. My name is Violet. I'll be giving you the demo of our Johnson & Johnson first aid kit today. We're very excited about our new first aid kit because our team over here has been working really hard to pack in the products that we think will be most useful to a modern family. So we've included a wide range of products to cover any and all basic injuries that don't need medical attention, obviously. So starting out here, I'm going to begin with, of course, the Johnson & Johnson Classic Comfort Flex Band-Aids. And these Band-Aids come in a variety of sizes, and they're sheer, so they won't be super attention grabbing, as well as they are made of a plastic mesh material, which is strong and relatively waterproof. So they are the most long-lasting of any of our products, and we're very proud of them. Obviously, classic in all American homes, so we're very excited to add these to our box here. Of course, we have a variety of gauzes. We firmly believe that gauze is an important part of any medical kit because it's important for more serious injuries to staunch the blood. So gauze is a great way to do that. So we've included these handy sample packs of gauze, which are single use, and they're airtight and sealed, so they are free from any and all bacteria, which is good because you want to keep them from the air, which is good as typical dressing that comes in a roll can be exposed to bacteria, which you don't want pressed into an open wound. So the single packs of these gauze are very health conscious. So we include a wide variety of these products, which is very convenient. A lot of gauze is important. Moving on, we have a second type of Band-Aid. This one is knuckle and fingertip, and this is a similar style. These are, well, let's open the box here. As you can see, they come, there's many in a box, and they come in several sizes. So the advantage of this kind is it wraps more securely around a fingertip or a knuckle and allows you to continue to use your hands as at will, whereas with maybe more traditional Band-Aids, it's sometimes difficult to use flexing motions when you want, you don't want your Band-Aid to fall off. This is especially good for working people who need to use their hands. Of course, who doesn't need to use their hands? Very few people. Here we have a set of grip pliers. So these are ideal for removing embedded objects in the skin. And you can hear the precision. They are plastic, so they are very durable. And we quite like them. They have grips along the top and bottom, which allow for easy access and a comfort flex hold. So they are very efficient and quite a useful tool. Underneath that, we have an instant cold pack. It's very important to get any injured parts of your body on ice. So to use these, it's very simple. You shake the contents, and then you locate the inner pouch and squeeze, which activates cold properties, and then you gently shake it again. So it's very easy to use. Obviously we're being very gentle with this here because we don't want to activate it ahead of time. But these are very convenient and very good for when something needs to be iced. And as many injuries do involve swelling or muscle pain, we think that this is a really important addition to the kit because we don't want to neglect anything. Just gonna put these back in here. We have the cold pack, the gauze strips, the initial types of band-aids that we mentioned, and the finger and knuckle band-aids. From there we have gauze tape. Gauze tape is good for dressing wounds, especially things that need more than just a band-aid to hold it shut, so we've included an ample amount. It's important to use gauze tape to make sure that your infected area maintains a secure boundary between it and the air. Here we have something a little different. This is a survival wrap. It's an insulating, I suppose insulator. It insulates, and so the stated uses are it helps prevent heat loss, it protects from direct sunlight exposure, it reflects to warn oncoming traffic or signal rescuers. So this is a great multi-purpose tool because it can either keep you cool or keep you warm. So also it's reflective, which is just makes it generally very handy as a product to keep around in your life. So this is very important generally as an all-purpose tool, especially if your car breaks down. So very useful to have there. Here we have some rubber gloves, which are great in cases of infection or poisonous materials. Say you're handling poison ivy, something like that, or once again sealed to protect them from the environment. So these are latex free, as we know that many people have latex allergies. So these are the alternative brand. And as always, we consider these to be a staple of basic medical health. As we continue on here, let's put it back. Once again, the gloves and the survival wrap, the easy grip pliers, the gauze wrap. Okay, got it all in here. In here we have instant wash-up towelettes. So these are great for cleaning an affected area or your hands if they're dirty. It's not a complete disinfectant, but they do a good job of cleaning your hands off if you have anything on them. These are good single-serve packets. So we like these for just general uses. Maybe you had to touch something up on your car and your hands are covered in oil. Maybe you're just dirty, I don't know. Next we have Cord-Aid Intensive Therapy Anti-Itch Lotion. So oftentimes people buy our kit for camping and traveling. So this is great for if you touch poison oak or poison ivy, or you get a bad bug bite. It's always just good to have this in a pinch because there is nothing quite as unpleasant as being trapped and itchy. So I was, very excited to see this in here. Just move out some of these other products. Here we have a large sterile band-aid. These are too big to fit in the box, but these are, you can see relative to my face, about the size of my cheek. So these are great for knees, larger areas, and as all band-aids, it's sealed and sterile, which is, important for a band-aid, so you don't want to put anything injured in it. So these are butterfly closures, and I'm not sure if you can see them, but they're quite small, and so these are for if you need to do, if you have a wound that is sort of open. So these will help stitch you up in a pinch, mind you. They're not as good as the real stuff, but they'll help, or if you've reopened something. So those products are all very useful. And let's see, we have a variety of medicines. So here we have extra strength Tylenol. So, if you're 12 and older, obviously with most medication you need to be careful with children, but you take 2 capsules every 4 to 6 hours as needed. This is a great fever reducer and pain reducer. The active ingredient is acetaminophen. So Tylenol is a great sort of general cures what ails ya type medication, and very safe, non-addictive, should not be taken with alcohol, of course. You can see we just have some more Tylenol packets here. I am an Advil girl myself. Don't tell my boss, but they're good for headaches. But Tylenol is really important, especially with a fever. You need to just keep yourself safe. So we have just single serve packets. There's 2 in each of these, and there are a few packets in here. I'm showing you 2 here. Should be enough to get you to a place where you can buy more. Here is Motrin, which is ibuprofen, and it's a pain reliever, fever reducer. It can help with minor aches and pains. And with these, it's the same. You take 2 every couple of hours. So Motrin is just sort of another alternative to Tylenol. It's the same active, this is ibuprofen, not acetaminophen. But so Motrin is just a good one to have around. And some people don't like acetaminophen, some people prefer ibuprofen. It just sort of depends on your house. Here's Imodium, which is an anti-diarrheal. Very important stuff. You never want to get sick on the road. And here we have antibiotic ointment. Now these are sort of interesting because if you squish them, you can see that there's a gel on the inside, and most people have these in tube form. So here we have them single packaged into these little sealed off containers, which is good because it keeps the whole lot from going bad if you open them. So we have a number of these here. So this is the Band-Aid brand. Funny, but many people don't know that Band-Aid is actually a brand. It's trademarked. So, very interesting. But these are important to have around. And then last but not least, we have Johnson & Johnson Burn Cooling Gel. So, this is obviously just important. Again, there's a lot of places you can get burned. When you're fixing your car, if you touch someplace really hot. I remember touching the exhaust port on my father's motorcycle when I was a kid and getting a big massive burn, and that hurt. I wish I had had this around. So again, you just apply to the affected area, and it will soothe your burn, which if you've ever had a burn, you'll know how important this stuff is. So once again, we have burn gel, Imodium. Let's put these all back in here. The first aid ointment. It's Motrin. One more first aid gel, and 2 packets of Tylenol. So that is the whole of the box. You can see about as a general overview, it all fits neatly into this storage container, which has a guide at the top illustrating some common cures for ails. So for example, it says minor cuts and scrapes, you'll need antiseptic cleansing wipes, sterile gauze, antibiotic and pain relief ointment, and adhesive bandages. Those are some common cures. For minor burns, cool water or any harmless liquid, and a non-stick or non-adherent pad. And for sprains and strains, you need cold packs and an elastic bandage. And there's descriptions about emergency contacts. So for minor burns, it goes into more detail if you peel back the little description bar. So if we peel this off, it just gives you a more in-depth description about the burn itself. But this product is marketed mostly towards families. People leave them in their car, take them on camping trips. People keep one in their house, maybe two. This is a good general first aid kit, obviously not the most in-depth, and it's not the highest end of our models, but it's a solid middle ground. It's very portable. It comes in a travel container with a handle, so this product is extremely versatile. We recommend just these for mostly residential uses. We do have available commercial first aid kits, which are much bigger and more comprehensive. There's, depending on the model you can get ones that have enough products, presumably for all of your employees. So that's a much bigger commitment, but for the average family, we really market the residential single-family home one. And we have an endorsement by the American College of Emergency Physicians, who wrote our emergency guide, and all of these products are Johnson & Johnson, which is a family company and has been very well respected for quite a long time. So we feel that all of the products in here are very important to basic general well-being in cases of minor medical scrape-ups and such, but it's a good kit to start off with. We do offer smaller ones that are more individual, some as small as fitting in the palm of your hand with just emergency supplies, which lots of people leave in their backpacks or in their purses. Also, we have smaller ones meant for children to carry with them, with basic first aid stuff, antibiotic cream, band-aids, that type of thing, and an instruction booklet. And it's part of a new line of teaching basic safety to young children, so these are great for parents to give to children who are starting school to keep in their backpack in case they're ever injured. But this kit particular right here is one of my favorites for its compactness and its ease of use and its comprehensiveness. We're really proud of this one. So we think it's a good option for most people. Well, thank you for coming in to talk to me today. I really enjoyed demoing this product, and I hope to see you soon. All right, bye.